Women want men to ignore them to communicate hypergamy, high value, and boldness. Today I am going to dive deeper to get you understand how it's supposed to be done and how it is supposed to be done and not why you should do it. To give you so that you can gain clarity. So that you can gain clarity why I want you to ignore women to communicate high value, courage, confidence, and boldness. Now, today it is a different video, okay? Because I am giving you details that will come off differently, and it's not about women, it's about men. How you can win over the game of women, especially when you want a committed, functional relationship that is healthy and not a mating dysfunctional relationship. I want you to get rid of all the women that don't want that. If things might go wrong right now, the lady that you are with, that you are sleeping with, that are just trying to have fun with, if things go wrong right now and you mess up, you can never marry her. And you will regret that things happened the way they happened. Why? When you are with a woman that you're just trying to have fun with, and she's also trying to have fun with you, there is a higher chance that she is low value than you, Isaac, and you are high value. So that lady is communicating to other women that you are low value because other women are rating you depending on the woman that you are sleeping with the woman that you're trying to spend time with the women that you are hanging out with, and that confirms if you are the guy they will want to date or they will not want to date. So ignore all women, get rid of all women that you thought you can just have fun with them. You can end up trying to pass time with them. You are labeling them in a different value, but they are slowly lowering your value and pulling you down and labeling you as a guy we can decide to just sleep with because this guy doesn't even realize his own value because he is blind to his own value. Before you ignore these women, I want you to first be bold and know that you're not supposed to be passive when around women. Because most of the time, when women make moves on you, you have a higher chance of losing them and you have a higher expectation. But when you make a move on her, it communicates boldness. So you already know how to make a move on a lady that you think, and you have a common knowledge that she has something she can bring on the table, and you can boldly approach her, and it doesn't matter if she will turn down your deal. So you need to deal with that first. Don't be like, when you do not deal with that, every time you try to pursue a lady, you will be anxious. You will have the fear because you fear being rejected, but once you get used to being rejected, it becomes a normal thing. So you get used to being rejected for you to have boldness in you. Now that you have approached different types of women, you have been conversing with women, you have been communicating with your friends, with that lady that you think she's that beautiful, you cannot date her, but you can still communicate with her, and then the moment you realize that she's not even assisting you in any way, she's not giving you any other value, just leave her, exit. Now you have the courage. Okay? Now that you have the courage, this is the moment to get rid of all the women that you can never date. Unless she is a colleague that you can also benefit from, but you have a boundary. And you do not allow her to take advantage of you. After getting rid of all these women who are not assisting you, who are not helping you, who are not trying to add value in your life, and who are so low value and they are never your type, type and you don't want to date them, now is the time for you to write yourself in a manner and carry yourself in a manner that women will respect you, they will want you, they will want to date you because you are carrying yourself in a certain way. You carry yourself in a certain way by ignoring all these women who thought that they are high value when they're just average, but they want you to jump through hooks and ladders to qualify yourself to these women. The advantage you have is you do not expect these women to pay attention to you, and you even don't want them to pay attention to you. You will have a magnetic force of an enemy. That is not what I'm trying to communicate to men. I'm trying to tell men to have a standard. Like, just carry yourself in a certain way and let it not be a delusional value, a delusional ego. Let it be a healthy ego where you know this is actually my value. I already have a value as a man without even the added value. At first it will be hard, it will be difficult, you ignoring those women, but this is the only chance to attract high value women and to also signal these women that you cannot date them because they are not your type. You are doing yourself a favor because women select men. So you also want to select women for your own sake and look for a woman who can also add a value in you and not just her fits, her flat tummy, her ass. Yeah, I think I can also add value in your life. Will you want to date me? Let me stop acting weird, the acting. What about? In the front end game, you are meeting with this lady to signal a spark of connection and not to make a move on her so that she can give you a chance. And always tell yourself that. So when you know that you are signaling her that there is a spark of connection and I want us to connect, you know that she might give you a chance or she might not give you a chance. So you have a higher leverage because you have lower expectation, and she is the one who is now paying attention to you because she wants to understand. So he just made a move and that was all, nothing more. He never even wanted to try a little bit hard to convince me. After signaling a spark of connection, you are pulling back, believing that if she is really into me and she wants a relationship to exist, then she will also reciprocate. So you stop giving out the free attention. Every time you try a little bit hard, you are giving her the free attention, and she wants you to ignore her after approaching her so that you cannot give out a free attention. Women want men who are not giving out free attention. But the same women, they crave attention from men. So the moment you spark connection with her, she's the one now who will pay attention to you. But it can only happen after you tell yourself that I have done my part. After you pull back and stop giving out the free attention, this is what she will tell herself. I expected him to act the same way Isaac and Johnny acted, but he just pulled back. But remember, he made a move on me. He was into me. Did he just decide not to give me attention and not to approach me for the third time? Did I do something wrong? Let me try to have a conversation with him. Now she tries to gauge you. But remember, she's now moving and unguarding her energy and giving it to you, Isaac. So she is investing in you passively, emotionally, by trying to understand why you stopped making a move on her and you ignored her. It only works if she also has the same interest. But if she never was interested in you at all, don't even convince yourself that she will come back for you. This only applies to women who also want the same thing, but they also want you to ignore them so that they can realize that they really also need you. What the fuck? I have burned my... No. That was not good when I was talking to you guys. you are giving her a reality check that will eventually humble her. But most men, you do not ignore. You always try a little bit hard. I have seen her tits, I have seen her ass, I have seen her flat tummy, I have seen her makeup. Yeah, I don't have a makeup on my face. I want you to know this. Your strength of not trying to push yourself for the third time is your only weapon of seduction. You are bold enough, you made a move for the first time and for the second time. You do not go for the third time. Because that strength is the only thing that can weaponize seduction to a lady that you are interested in. And if she doesn't want you, it has nothing to do with she rejected you. But it has everything to do with it. She just doesn't want a relationship to exist. When I am in a committed relationship, I will reject another relationship. And I won't reject you, Isaac. Because I can't be in two committed relationships. So it's not about you. Change how you see and perceive reality. And how you perceive rejection when women show you that they are not interested in you after you made a move on them. Let me hope I'm not making noise for you while cooking and teaching you guys. And the audio is so clear. To the best of my knowledge, all women, single, all women, they already have a perceived image. They already have a certain type of man, a certain kind of man who has certain characters, behaviors, and who act in a certain way. And that is their potential partner. They already have an image of a guy who is supposed to be their potential partner. And you are just an imitator. When you imitate well about the image in her head, because you are the guy who might fulfill every character she expected from that potential partner, that is when she will date you. But anytime you make a move on her, just tell yourself, but I am imitating an image of a potential partner, or I am imitating an image of a guy she just wants to sleep with. So when she rejects you, it's not you. You are just not giving out that personality, that character that she needs from you, because you have to fit that image. A man will go hard to defend a chaotic lady because he is always trying to find a queen in that chaotic woman. But for a lady, when she's with you, she's always trying to find a character that will disqualify you so that she can go after a better guy. Are you still enjoying? Then why can't you subscribe?